morning, guys. It's I think like about 4, and Adrian had decided to work from home today, which he's allowed to pretty much do whatever he wants. They're pretty easygoing about that stuff. So yeah, so he stayed home. So we had woken up and we were just kind of like hanging out, and like Max was with us, and we were just kind of like watching TV, and I was up for like a little while, and then kind of continuously gone in and out of sleep. But this morning when I woke up, my throat hurts, and it's just like I don't feel right, and so I'm probably getting sick. But basically what I did then earlier was I had this like liter of saline that I had on a gravity drip. So I can like just infuse that really quickly. It doesn't have to be on a rate or anything. And I was doing that to try to flush, you know, like whatever is going on. So I have an immunodeficiency, but I think the immunodeficiency I have is not being able to fight viral infections correctly. I think it's only viral. So I get viral infections very easily, and that's why like all of the hospitalization, well, a lot of the hospitalizations I've had have been because of severe viral infections. But the thing is, and why I'm not concerned it's going to be a severe infection, is like those things usually start at being like I wake up, my body is absolutely killing me, and I very quickly go from no fever to like a fever 104. So, you know, being that it hasn't done that means that I'm not going to have one of those very severe infections, which is a very good thing. But yeah, I think the immunodeficiency I have is mostly just against viral infections, which also sucks because that means there's no medications to really help me feel better. But so yeah, there's your little bit of background info for the day. I'm just hooking up another regular bag. I was gonna go down to just a liter today, but obviously with getting sick, I'm not gonna do that, because this stuff will help flush everything out. So yeah, that's it. Just really hanging out today. I'm just gonna lay down the rest of the day. I'm not gonna be doing anything. So I'm sorry if these vlogs recently haven't been the most fun. You know, this is like reality, you know, you have like, just, I don't know, it's just not fun. Like, it's not like, you know, and a lot of people think that, you know, I'm just like sitting at home and not doing anything and just watching TV and everything is great. And what a majority of people don't really understand is that it's like I don't even know how to say this. It's like people don't see that, like, yes, I'm laying in bed and I'm not doing anything and all I'm doing is sleeping, but it's not fun. Like, it's not like what everybody thinks, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like lay in bed and everything's gonna be great. You know, it's battling symptoms and battling pain and being really bored, honestly, because I get so bored so easily. So yeah, it seems like it would be fun, but it's not. So not the most beautiful sunset, but hey, it's something. So they needed to have closed their pool a while ago, being that it's the end of October, I think like 6 weeks ago they needed to have closed the pool out, but they haven't yet, so kind of looks like a swamp. That's the only downfall about having a pool is the upkeep is really, really annoying. And weirdly enough, they have a lot of squirrels commit suicide in this pool once it starts getting cooler. I don't see any now, but there's already been like 3 so far this year. But anyway, I guess they fall in and then just can't get back out. I didn't even tell you guys, but we had the craziest, like, angriest storm today, like really, really angry. And it was last night too. It was pouring all day yesterday, and then overnight, like, we were just hearing the wind going, and even this morning. And like now, if you like look at the sky, like, it's completely clear. There's no clouds anywhere, and you would never know that we had like a severe storm and flash flooding today and yesterday. So just wanted to show you guys the sunset. So I just found out, I don't know, like a week ago or something like that, that Teavana's actually going kind of out of business. It is, Starbucks owns Teavana, and Teavana itself I don't think is going out of business, but the Teavana stores are, I think. Because I think they said that they were like, continuously like not like underperforming and stuff like that. So I made a list, because everything is like super duper cheap now. I made a list of different ones that I'm interested in getting, and I have the prices. So I'm gonna be getting, I don't know, like a handful of these. There's a tin, which is like a huge thing. Actually, I have a tin over here. This is one of the tins. So, usually with the teas, you get them as 2 ounces. So like one of these is 2 ounces, these are 2 ounces. So there's this one tea that I've had before that I really liked, that comes in a tin. So this is a lot. I think this is 8 ounces. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 8 ounces. I don't know. I think it's 8. So there's a tin for 30, which is really good because it's 4 times the normal price. Or not 4 times the normal price, 4 times the normal quantity for less of the cost. So I'm looking into that one. I'm looking into, there's an apple pie a la mode one that I'm interested in. Passion Tango, Winterberry, Pineapple Berry Blue, and Dragon Fruit Devotions. Once I have a little bit more money, hopefully later this week I can order some teas since they're going partially out of business. Because I've had like 4 cups already today. And tea is a beautiful thing. So, yep. So I mentioned this a few days ago or last week. I guess whenever I started taking the steroid, and basically what ends up happening with it is that for me at least, because this happened the first time I was on it too, it's like your body gets like freaked out and reacts to the medication, and so because it's like sudden, it kind of stops everything, like stops a lot of the inflammation and like the fact that my immune system is attacking. For a little bit it kind of takes a break because my body's adjusting to the medication. It went from nothing to having a medication that's ceasing it. But the thing is that there's always a small period where it's not remission, but there's like a small period where it's not as bad and eating is kind of tolerable. And then once your body gets used to it, at least my body, once my body gets used to it, then I fall back into the old ways of my colitis. I got the results back from the
sample I had to give, and no parasites, no infection. I knew that. So yeah, that's basically just what's going on. I had a nice little piece of not remission, but remission, and it is over now. So I'm wondering if I should try eating. I probably should. I had soup today, I've had pretzels, but eating hasn't been very good. But yeah, I'm loving my comfortable little outfit today. I don't know why my legs look that weird. My legs look really weird. Yeah. So yeah.